Shalom, Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rokak, Kadash. Though honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach in real well, and salutation to all the Akim and all four corners of earth who's pushing the truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I want to get into this new thing this new law that just passed on the 1st, which has been Monday. In California, they pushed a bill to go, they want to make $20 an hour, and they've been pushing some of the small businesses, the small mom and pop shops that keep the states going, to keep a lot of these cities going, where the government is bent on, crashing the mom and pop stores, and they're doing a good job at it. They bought the dollar stores in, they bought the Walmarts in, and these help establish these bigger stores would put money in their pockets and took money from the mom and pops. Well, here in California, they're going to raise your minimum wage to $20 an hour. So your local McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, those guys are going to make $20 an hour. And more. They're going to make more because it's going to go up. While the cost of living is going up, they're going to push money into the system. We all know that the government prints the money, makes the money, so he can do what he wants to with his money, And we're seeing here in California, it's going to be a trickle-down effect for the economy, because I've already seen restaurants starting to close, and this just went in effect on Monday, and we are on Thursday, and there have been, I've seen at least 3 to 4 chains close down all the restaurants to the whole state of California because they cannot afford to pay the $20 an hour to the workers, and still be able to bring home a profit. Some of the other restaurants are pushing the prices up on the food. So if a burger cost $2 a month ago, now it's $4.50, $5, So the markup is ridiculous. So now you're gonna have the homeless people, they used to ask for change, now they're gonna ask for a set amount of money nowadays. And even then, when you think about it, all your money is on your credit cards now. You don't have loose few dollars in your pockets anymore. All your checks go to your credit cards, or to a prepaid debit card, or whatever it might be, So, it's getting harder and harder, for the people, for the poor. It's getting harder and harder for the poor, just to keep it 100. And, these people, you have a group, the workers, they're looking at it like, yeah, we're going to make that $20 an hour. But at the end of the day, coming down the road, the amount of work that's going to be put on your plate is ridiculous. They said that they're going to cut the workers and pile on the work. So these fast food restaurants that have at least a solid 10 to 12 people working there, making it $15 an hour at that time, now we're being cut to like 5 people working there on rush hour, or when they're at the peak, whether it be lunchtime, breakfast, or dinner. They're cutting the staff and putting more work on the people. So and the people, they're so stupid, they don't know what's going on. They're just happy to get $20 an hour, but they don't understand the ramifications that's coming with that. It's Isaiah 24:11. There's a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. And that's what we see happening here, man. Slowly but surely, man. These people are trying to look for comfort, that's not there. They're looking at a mirage, Yes, this job, McDonald's is going to give you $20 an hour, but guess what? You're going to have to work harder, less help, they're going to rely on you to do set tasks, and if you can't make that task, then guess what? You got to go. And there's a list of people out here who want that $20 an hour job, man. So a lot of these jobs will be in high demand, high work, high stress. It's already there, and it's going to be kicked up even more. This is what you wanted, so this is what you're going to get. That's the way the devil's looking at it. And these holidays are rolling around, these horror days. And the main ones where these devils like to go out and spend a lot of money. It's getting cut shorter and shorter and shorter. The mirth. This past holiday season that happened, the people were looking very upset. They were looking very hurt. They were looking upset. It's just going to get worse. It's only going to get worse, It's only going to get worse. Isaiah 24:12. And the city is left desolate, and the gate is smitten with destruction. And what do we have going on as well? We have a migrant crisis going on at the border, you know, as well as they got border, they have, what do they call them? They call them sanctuary cities. And these sanctuary cities are being overran with these criminal organizations coming across the border, as well as, you know, we're getting funded by some type of entity, some type of government entity here in America is funding them and allowing them to come across the border. It's also giving them all sorts of different benefits and funds that the Americans don't even get. So this is going to cause friction. It's going to cause straight friction. You know, you got the warriors that came back from these wars that America's had, and they're just sitting out here homeless and hurting, while you have the migrants that just crossed the border. They're getting credit cards, they're getting housing, and they're gonna get some of these jobs, man. Plain and simple, they're gonna get some of these jobs. These jobs that the average Americans can't keep up with, some of these migrants are gonna be getting them. So we're gonna have a lot of race wars and fighting going on coming up very soon. Class wars, race wars, you know. This is just boiling up for a big, a pot of gumbo to explode, you know. And at the end of the day, we just see things going downhill from here, man. You know, the devil is he's getting to come down, man. And our people are thinking it's going to be good because they're getting a couple dollars and they're going to be living a little bit better than last year. But that's just not the way it is, man. You know, this devil, his system is not rolling on your what you need and what you want to happen. You know, he has a plan, and his plan in his mind is going to be played out. You know, whether you like it or not. You know, he'll knock off some of the population just to get it rolling, just to make sure that it works, man. But at the end of the day, when the times are going to come into, you know, and you know, what are you going to do with all this, your $20 an hour, your big checks and stuff? Where are you going to go? There's nowhere to go. Everything's done with, man. You know, and like I say, it's nothing. But the only thing it's going to lead to is fighting and bloodshed and fighting, man. This Proverbs 11:4: riches profit not in the day of wrath. You know, so these people are trying to get their money up right now. And the day of wrath is ahead of us, man. The day of troubles are ahead of us, man. You know, money is not going to be able to help you in these times coming. You know, yes, you need your money to pay your bills. Yes, you need your money to eat. But as far as trying to establish yourself, and as far as trying to get better and just go for the manager's top position, knowing that this civilization is crumbling, you know, don't put too much emphasis in trying to make it to the top of your job, you know. Let me bring that out again. Proverbs 11:4: riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness is delivered from death. Righteousness is delivered from death. And, you know, what's going to save you is you know, having faith, doing this work, man, knowing the name of the Lord, man. These are the things that's going to help you in these times, not your money, not this $20 an hour and you're stacking your money, you know. 10 years ago, this would have been some good money coming in, you know. And like I said, this would have been a professional. You had been a professional, had went to school or something. Then you come out making $20 an hour. Now, a regular person with a high school diploma can make $20 an hour in California. But once again, it's going to come with a lot of work, you know. And they're trying to lie and say that this country's doing good and it's going to bounce back. You know, if we get the people working and get them good jobs and good money, they're going to be okay. Well, it's a lie, man. They're deceiving you. You know, they're deceiving the people. You know, they keep putting the people in these comfort bags. You know, they shut things down for about 1.5 years, 2 years, and came out and said everything's open back up. Just go to work, everything will be all right. And these people fell for it, man. You know, they fell for it. It's Jeremiah 9:5, and they will deceive everyone, his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies and wear themselves to commit iniquity, man. You know, so once again, these government officials and stuff, they're speaking lies, man, telling the people everything's gonna be all right, man. Just continues on with these jobs. Don't worry about anything. You know, we're gonna give you more and more money. We're gonna feed more and more money into your pockets. While at the end of the day, the state is crumbling to rampant crime. You know, natural disasters. What other things? We're going from, you had three class tier system here in America. Now you're only down to 2. You have the rich and the poor, you know, And these people think that because they're making that $20 an hour, they're gonna move up. But they're being deceived, man. You know, they're being lied to, man. But at the end of the day, you know, we're just sitting, watching, you know, and reporting the crumbling of this civilization, man. And that's our job, man. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that out, man. I seen this, and I seen a bunch of different restaurants closing in the state of California because of this price hike. And I mean, like, you know, you got groves of restaurants closing, man, in different jobs. So we're gonna have it's gonna be like it's gonna be a free-for-all in California. You're gonna see an exodus of people leaving as well as it's gonna be just a free-for-all because people gotta survive. They gotta eat. A hungry man is an angry man. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.